Good morning, yogis. I'm Angie, and this is morning yoga from Napanee Public Library. So today I have chosen to be downstairs in the children's area. Kayla, you want to do a scan? See all of the wonderful, colorful picture books. So we're going to do our yoga here this morning, filled with a lot of sun salutations. Next week, I'll pick a different spot in the library, and we're going to end with 4 weeks of giving you a virtual tour of Napanee Public Library. It's one of my favorite places in Napanee to spend time, quiet time, meditate, focus, be mindful, just like our yoga practice today. So I'm not quite sure who's watching. I hope there's lots of kids. Young boys and girls, old boys and girls, everyone is welcome. Spread the word. And if there are kids, if you're a grandma or a mom, a dad, a brother, whoever's watching right now, and if there are kids with you, you can, from your home, or maybe you're outside under this beautiful sunshine, add to the practice. When I talk about different animal poses, you can ask the kids to make that sound of the animal. When we count, they can count out loud with me. You can turn this into a spelling bee, have them tell you what letter starts a word of a pose, whatever you want to do with it. So, no further ado, let's begin. That's why you're here. I don't know how long or how short we're going to go. It will just be, we'll know when we're ready for the rest of our day. All right, so before we start our sun salutations, we're simply going to warm up from our head to our toes. So I want you to start simply by taking a deep, deep breath in. Bring your arms up, sunshine arms. Breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now turn your head to the left and stretch your neck very gently. And then come back to center and stretch to the right. Look to your right. Everyone needs to be very gentle with their neck. Stretch those muscles in the morning. And one more time, look to the right. You can do some shoulder circles, big shoulder circles, and go into giant arm circles. Hi, Cha. Cha, wave at the camera. There's one of our fabulous library staff members. She will find you anything you need. She greets you with a smile, even if it is behind the mask. You can tell she's smiling. And then forward with your big arm circles. And then another deep breath in. Circle your arms up, sunshine arms. And blow out like a lion. Lion's breath. All right, let's move into some trunk rotations. So just windmills to the side. You can go up on your toe to start stretching your calves. But mainly you are stretching your spine. And just telling your body that it's time to wake up, warm up. You'll be better for the rest of the day. Good job. Circle up again, sunshine arms, deep breath in, and blow out. Let's try to balance on your left foot. Raise your right leg. Woo! It's okay if you wiggle and wobble. And I want you to just circle that ankle. Kids, you can write letters with your ankle. You can write your name, A, N, G, I, E. My name is Angie. And then step on your right leg, raise your left, and circle your ankle again. I'm a big believer in keeping those ankles flexible and strong so you don't twist or sprain an ankle. It takes a long time to recover from, so you don't want to be slowed down by something like that. So just do these circles when you're sitting or standing. Very good. Let's just march in place. Abs are in tight. The whole yoga exercise, you want to think about pulling the belly button towards your spine. Helps your posture, gives you length, room in the torso, big pumping of your arms. Good job. Let's go back to our big, huge breath in, deep breath in, and breathe out like a lion's breath. Bring your hands to your heart, and we'll start with our sun salutations. So, step back on your mat, if you have a mat. If you don't have a mat, that's fine too. I always tell my yogis, yoga, nothing's perfect about yoga except doing what feels good to you. Everything is modifiable. So, for sun salutation, we begin with that deep breath in, and then go to a swan dive down. So straight back. Legs are fairly straight. If you need to have soft knees, that's okay. And just see where your hands come toward the floor. Then what you're going to do is step forward with your left foot so that you're in a runner's lunge. Your right foot is back. You're stepping forward with your left, and you can circle here a little bit. Feel a nice stretch in the upper thigh area. And from here we're going to go into a plank, which they referred to in the book as a bridge. So you can talk about bridges with your kids. Maybe one kid can crawl under the other. So here you're in plank pose. And from here there's two ways to come down to the floor. You can go to your knees and then scoop up into your cobra. And then you have a long chin looking up. Or from your plank, you can use your arms and come down to the floor. Either way, you're going to end in a cobra. Cobras can be modified. Your arms can stay down on the floor. If you feel enough of a stretch right here. A baby cobra is right here. Or here is just your regular cobra. From cobra, we're going to push back into a downward facing dog. So you curl your toes under, push back, spread your fingers so you have a big platform to help your wrists, and just hold in your downward facing dog. You can paddle your feet, taking your dog for a walk. And you'll feel the stretch in your calves, or you can just keep them steady. The goal is eventually to get your heels on the floor, and you'll see after we do a few that your heels will go down farther. Mine aren't on the floor yet today. So from the down dog, you feel a nice stretch in your shoulders, your abs are pulled in tight, and then you're going to just step forward again with your left foot. And then bring your right foot in also and circle up. Deep breath in again. The breathing is what is going to make you feel so good at the end of the practice. Okay, that was on one side. Now we'll do the other. Circle up, sunshine arms, arch back, a little back bend right here. Swan dive forward, and this time step your left foot back. Go back into your runner's lunge, circle, warming up all areas of your body here. From here, let's see if you can hold your plank. If this is too much for you, you can simply be in a tabletop. And from plank, remember what we're going to do? We're going to go down slowly and come up into cobra. Stretch your back, open your chest, long neck, feel your abs lengthening, everything, you're growing an inch. From here, go back to your downward facing dog, push back, stretch the shoulders. Oh, there I feel a heel going down further toward the floor. And then step forward with your right foot, meet your left foot, and circle up. Deep breath in, sunshine arms. Bring your hands into prayer. Okay, think you got the sequence now of those 12 moves. Let's try it again. Circle up, arch back, swan dive forward, step back with your right leg. Take your left leg back into your plank, down to the ground, and up to cobra. Curl your toes under, go into your downward facing dog. From here, you can raise your right leg and make yourself into a three-legged dog. You can bend the right knee just for some added stretch. Bring that leg down and raise up your left leg. Three-legged dog. Bend your left knee and back into your downward facing dog. See if those heels are going closer to the floor. Maybe move your hands a little bit closer in. Step forward with your right foot, left foot, and circle up. Deep breath in. Okay, I hope you're feeling some energy and some heat generating in your body. Let's go down to the floor. That's what I know a lot of my yogis like, is when we do some deep stretching on the floor. So we'll start in a pike position and bring your hands straight up, nice posture, and just a nice forward bend. So right here, I always have to crack my toes. You can hold on to your big toes. You can give your arches a little bit of a massage. And this is kind of a passive stretch in the morning. You're just letting your back curve a little bit. Maybe your forearms are touching the ground. Maybe they're not. Your hand, you might just feel the stretch right here at your knees. Anything is okay. Come back up and take your left leg over your right leg and look over your left shoulder for another spinal twist. And then look over your right shoulder. You want to feel like you have a rope right here attached to the top of your head, keeping your head straight. Back into a pike, arms over your head, perfect posture. Take your right leg over your left and look over your right shoulder. And then opposite, look over your left shoulder. All right, let's go into a butterfly position with our legs. So you can flap those wings. Picture in your mind the most pretty monarch you've ever seen. Colors in its wings. Be mindful. Don't let any other thoughts cloud your brain right now. Focus on our practice. And then we'll take our legs out into a reclined butterfly. You spread your legs a little bit further. Wrap your hands under your legs, your elbows, and just drop your head. Let your head be heavy. This is called turtle pose. Just kind of hold on to your ankles, and boy, does this stretch your lower back. From here, we can easily go into a boat pose. So you're going to use your abs by lifting your feet off the floor. Your arms come straight out in front, and you just hold here in boat, and we can count. We'll count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What comes before 2? Hold it while I think. Think. Oh yes, 1. Okay, if you're still feeling strong, and you might be kind of, I don't know, bouncing around right now, that's okay. But try to go into a V-sit. And then you can try to do first position with your toes. Very good. Bring your feet flat on the floor. Use your abs again. So arms are out here, they're not going to help. And go all the way down, 1 vertebrae at a time. That's a nice back massage right there on your spine. Make sure that there's no space between your back and the mat. And you're simply going to lift your legs up into a bridge pose. And this is absolutely realigning your spine for the day. When you have good posture, it just makes you look happy. It makes you look confident. It makes you feel better. So bridge is a wonderful move to do in the morning to remind yourself to keep that spine in line. And then 1 vertebrae at a time for that nice little back massage. Come down flat onto the mat. And from here, for a little self-love, just pull your knees in and give yourself a hug. Tell yourself that this is great that you're taking the time to do this yoga practice. Just rock side to side. Very good. Stretch your legs out all the way and your arms. Human stretching machine. Again, grow an inch. And then using your abs, we're just slowly going to come back up. And there you go. All right, let's do a couple more stretches. So we'll go into a straddle. Flex your feet, and I want you to take your nose to your left knee. Some people may just flop right over, fold over, and their nose is going to touch their leg. Not so with me. It's okay. Doesn't matter. Whatever you feel, however you feel that you're getting a stretch in your hamstring. And then by flexing your foot in your calf. And then just walk your hands, take a walk over to the right side. And again, get that knee pointed, or your nose pointed towards your right knee. Walk your hands back to the center and go down into the middle. And here's a good one to really push yourself a little harder than you think you can. Just keep inching those hands out. Stretch a little bit more. The payoff comes after our workout, and you're really proud of yourself, and you can feel the effects all day long. And then everybody's favorite pose is child's pose. So bring your feet together, come onto your knees, and you're just going to stretch those arms out and sit back on your hips and stretch. You can go into a wide knee child pose. You can keep your knees together, whatever feels best to you. You can even put your arms back behind. Your forehead can just be on the ground. And now, since you're all yogis after 25 minutes of a workout, let's go into a yogi squat. So come up on your feet. Elbows are going to push your knees out. Hands are in prayer. And again, feel the stretch in your lower back. A lot of yogis do this pose while they're waiting for the bus, or just when you have a little bit of free time, they just go into a yogi squat. All right, now let's try to use our strength to come up onto our feet, back into mountain pose. So just lift up those thighs. Spread your legs out, and I want you to go into a plie and use those thighs. Just hold this for a little bit, work those inner thighs. Take your right shoulder towards your left knee and look over your left shoulder. And then your left shoulder towards your right knee. And now just back in your plie, can you go up on your toes? Hold. And back down. Up. We'll go 5 more of these. 2, TWO. 3, THRE. 4, FOUR. 5, hold this one as long as you can. FIVE. Good job. And circle your arms up. Toe, heel, your feet together. And let's just take one more big swan dive down. So reach up, a little bit of a back bend here. And then abs come in tight, swan dive down. I hope that you feel some increased flexibility from when we started 25 minutes ago. This goes fast, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, very slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time with your head heavy, your arms heavy. Just roll up. And appropriately, since we're standing here by this tree mural that I think my husband, Jeff, painted. I'm looking for his name. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is, Jeff Stillson. So we're standing here by the tree house. So let's do our tree pose in yoga. So standing on your left leg, and when you put all your weight on one leg, you are working that leg for the day. You're firming, you're toning, and then bring your right leg up. Now it can stay right here, it can come to your knee, or maybe you feel like you can bring your foot all the way up there. Put your hands back in prayer, and focus your eyes on one point in front of you. So another mindful practice. Do not let those eyes wander from whatever you're looking at. And then the second level is take those hands over your head. And if you push your palms together, you're going to engage your chest muscles. This is a nice balancing pose. My daughter Sybil does tree pose every night when she's brushing her teeth. Bring your hands back down to the center. And then hop onto your right foot. And raise your left. Again, wherever it feels good to you. And each side is going to feel different. That's normal. One side's going to feel easier, more flexible than the other. Hold here. Train your eyes on one point. Focus. Raise your hands, pushing those palms together. This is your balance move to help you stay balanced throughout the day. Both feet back, ground to the earth into mountain pose. Circle up. Deep breath in. Arch back. Swan dive down. This time just do a half raise to your knees. Your legs are straight, so you feel the stretch in your hamstrings, your hips, your back. And then again, heavy head, heavy arms. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Very good. Well, yogis, I think we're about done for this session. There's lots of books at the library about yoga. You can check them out. If you're like me, sometimes you just want to go crawl into a corner and read a book, get off of the monitor, rest your eyes, take in the pictures on the actual pages. So check out all the books that are available for yoga at the library. I'm going to go back to what we started with today. And we're going to do a little sunshine meditation to cool down. So you're not going to watch me. You're just going to listen to what I say. And simply lie down on your back. Make yourself comfortable and still. Close your eyes. Take a big breath in and slowly breathe out. Let your body feel soft and relaxed. Imagine you are floating on a big, fluffy cloud. You can hear the birds tweeting, the hum of buzzing bees, and the flutter of butterfly wings. Imagine the warmth of the sun on your face. With your eyes closed, slowly start to rub your hands together and feel them getting warmer. Imagine the energy from the golden sun. Place your hands on your belly. What do you feel? Move your hands to your chest and fill your heart with the sun's warm yellow light. Can you feel your heart beating? Feel the warmth spread like an orange glow across your arms and down your legs. Breathe in the light and think, I am love. Feel the sunshine's rays warming your body. You are shining bright. Breathe in the sunlight and think, I am sunshine. Now let's wake up your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Lift your arms up to the sky and reach them behind your head. Point your fingers and toes and have a big stretch. Bring your knees up to your chest and give yourself a big hug, rocking side to side. And now slowly open your eyes. Feel ready for the new day. Breathe in and think, I am happy. All right, everyone, roll up. Come into a seated position. Rest those hands just very lightly on your knees. Close your eyes. You should feel relaxed, lesser anxiety, lesser worries. I am happy. Focus on your breathing. And then when you're ready, bring your hands to your heart and bow forward with me. And we all say, Namaste. And that is our salutation to each other, honoring each other, being happy to be part of this this Facebook Live group. So namaste, and I will see you next Tuesday in a different spot here at Napanee Public Library. Thank you to our camera crew, Michaela. Namaste.
Namaste.